and a lot of the money that was supposed to be given to me got put out. So I'll give you a perfect example. When last year, when the SNAP benefits got cut, I had over 20 sponsors. It just so happened because it's holiday. The holiday season is one of the best seasons for sponsors. I had 20 sponsors come to me and say, hey, we want to offer you such amount to come do this campaign. Every single one of them, I said, the only way I will work with y'all is if we do a food drive and we pass out food in Dallas and we specifically go to communities that look like me. We had over 4,000 people show up and we passed out 4,000 people. So we had them send conference, so conference of those were sent us, so we had them send directly to the food drive and we passed out all of them. And we were standing there for 8+ hours, just out touching the community, having fun. So yeah, that's where my money comes from. My money comes from sponsors. I don't really make much money off TikTok, as everybody out there that got TikTok know. But for me, it's not about money. Now we are into the business space. Like I said, we're doing podcasts, we're doing a festival. The first year we didn't make a lot of money, but this next year, God willing, we gonna make some money. But yeah, it's just about now expanding, going into different spaces where I can't pass stuff down to my kids. I got a 5-year-old, 3-year-old, and a little more. So it's really focused on getting them stuff that's tangible. They call me Keith Lee already instead of Daddy sometimes. So giving them something that they can live off other than just Keith Lee. I think that's my focus on.
I love it, Chris. You gotta Chris, you gotta talk about that too, because I think a big part of your influence is the amount that you donate.
Yes.
And I just want you to talk about that in terms of how it adds to your influence.
So on top of all that we do to help others, I make sure to be a blessing to people. My daily prayer every day is, Lord, bless me so I can bless others. Amen. And when I tell you guys, He blessed me 100-fold. And so we have this thing for 100 days of giving, where over the course of 100 days, we give out $1 million. And
I'm sorry, I didn't hear it. Sorry, say it again.
Over the course of 100 days, we give away $1 million.
Let's pause right there. Give me a second.
So keep saying this.
Hold on, because like there's some people that use their influence for a very negative reason. And I'm hoping that you see this as a picture of once I get that influence, it's not going to be about me, it's going to be about other people. So when someone says, over the course of a certain amount of time, I'm giving away $1 million, I feel like y'all should clap a little louder than that, because that's what you want to do. You know what?
But yeah, to whom much is given, much is required. And so I have a duty to be a good steward of the resources that I have. And I bless us. When I talk about black people, we ain't missing no word. I bless us massively all over the world. And so my point is that if I can stand in the gap for those with financial needs, if I can help invest some angel dollars into your company, to get you the seed money you need to get that new vision that God put in you off the ground. If I can come in and sow into you because your DEI funding was cut, these are the things I'm around the country doing beyond helping people invest in their local stock market every day. And so I think that level of influence is just important, but understand this, the reason why I'm loving Dave so much for highlighting this, the media don't tell y'all this. They never show y'all a young black man going around the world giving away millions of dollars. But y'all need to know it's being done consistently. And so, yeah, man, this is what money don't change you. It makes you more of who you already are. Everything that I'm doing now at this $1 million level, giving away millions of dollars and stuff like that, I was doing this, but it was just $100 in 08. It was $500 in 09. Now, because I've been blessed, I have a personal contract with God to be a blessing to others.
Yes, God. I'm going to use my last 90 seconds in this way. This question is specifically for Ace, and I need you two to help out, okay? You are successful, you're making money, you have influence. My handsome brother. What I've seen over and over again, the fact that you are single, what I've seen over and over is men that get to that level, they're typically taken down by their sexual desires, or all the people that's out here that's gonna hit your DM, like, oh my gosh, I love you on the stage, Ace. And I want to know, because we have some sort of bump on it. We're men. We have some sort of like bump on it. I don't want to take, I don't care about taking pictures now, right? We don't have those guardrails. So I want to know how we navigate that.
To be fair, I've gotten to a point where I realize that the energy around you is so important. Sometimes we can talk about God on the stage. Sometimes you invite the devil in your household when you don't have sexual wisdom. You don't have boundaries. And sometimes it's about you valuing and protecting yourself. And I've watched a lot of men. When you think about how you are using your wealth and using your influence, it's because you are not picking the right women. I live in the land. It's thousands upon thousands qualified, beautiful black women.
What's up?
It is up to us, the single men and the men of influence, is to pick a woman that is your real. Sometimes we ain't looking for a woman that's going to be our real. We're looking for the mashed potatoes and the macaroni and cheese. And it's like, I think for me, it's been thinking about my energy and protecting and staying focused, because the biggest thing I've learned as a single man is when you are pursuing the wrong woman, you can lose your dream, lose your wealth, you can lose your respect. And listen, it ain't something I haven't done before. I have done that. And so, as a protection of what I'm supposed to steward, and so we talked about it before, I believe when I lost that job and I made that video, I believe God came in and God my words, and I didn't even know what I was talking about. Honestly, when I got this influence, I was not qualified at the time. I felt like it was him to help me grow into this role. And it was times when I took his blessing for granted, chasing people who never ordained to be in my life. So it's important for all of us to not squander our blessings, chasing our lust, when we are responsible for the voice, getting that platform out that He's given us. Let's get it.
If you want to touch on that too, I think it's important for men to see this conversation about how to utilize your influence.
On top of that, guys, y'all know me, man. I take my wife everywhere I go. I show her off in my videos. Not in a distasteful way, but I need people to know that the covenant that God put together ain't to be played with. The man who finds favor, the man who finds a wife finds favor. And I make no mistake about it that she has added so much value to your boy. And so, man, I thank my wife, man.
And listen, family, I need y'all. Listen, if this was valuable,